Good evening, everybody. This is me, Mike, coming at you from the Doobie Den here in Central Mass. And tonight we're going to beat a dead horse and talk about immigration and inflation again. And before we start beating that dead horse, if you would throw this video a like, I would really appreciate it. It might help me reach a couple more people. So let's start with immigration. Okay? I would imagine that most people could agree there's a problem at the border. Okay? Too many people coming in here. And where I have issue with that is, first of all, where Donald Trump says that countries are letting all their criminals into this country. You know, they're emptying their prisons and their mental asylums and letting these people come in here. I think we can all agree that just simply isn't true. And there's not these massive crime waves all over this country because of these immigrants. Okay? Donald Trump gets up there spouting this rhetoric, but it just isn't true. And I'm sure it's not making it any safer for these people, all right? Saying that Haitians are running around eating everybody's pets and stuff, it's come on now. Let's cut the crap. And there was a bipartisan plan, a bill, that would have addressed a lot of the issues on the border. And Donald Trump, he urged his Maga Republican cronies to kill the bill. And they did exactly that, because they don't work for you. They work for Donald Trump first. And Donald Trump is Donald Trump first, not America first. Don't be fooled, people. He's the furthest thing from America first. He's always been Donald Trump first. And that's not going to change anytime soon. All right? People need to get smart about that. Let's be real here. Let's talk about inflation. That's another one. Everybody thinks Donald Trump's this economic genius. He's not. Guy bankrupted a casino. A lot of the stupid like Donald Trump steaks and the vodka and all that shit's all gone. For good reason. Guy's a lousy businessman. You know? He's running for president, peddling Bibles, coins, and any other thing he can try to sell to bilk money off his stupid followers. Give me a break. But inflation is not a Biden policy. Biden didn't put a policy out that brought up prices worldwide. Okay? And this inflation thing is a global problem. It's worldwide, not just here in the United States. You know, if it was just here in the United States, I'd be right on board. But it's just simply not the fact. And people need to get smart, take a step back, do a little bit of reading, and realize that. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do a little bit of research. But I can tell you the answer to the problem isn't tariffs and drilling for more oil. Tariffs will just make prices higher for the American consumer. How's that going to help? In oil, we're already producing more oil now than we ever have. How is that going to bring prices of food down in health care and child care? It's just not. Prices of oil were way higher years ago, like 10, 12 years ago. And the food prices and everything didn't go up too, because the two aren't linked. So, you know, people got to start using their head a little bit and realize that inflation isn't a Biden thing. It isn't like Biden put some policy in, all right? I don't know the answer, but I do know the answer is not tariffs where it brings up the prices for the American consumer. I mean, people just need to think about this stuff a little bit. You know, Donald Trump gets a free pass when it comes to like economics, and just look into his business and stuff. He's no genius, people. Let's be real here. And I'd love to hear from some of you MAGA Republicans. You all go silent. And I get it. I'd go silent too if I didn't have an answer. But, you know, y'all claim to have the answer, so let's hear it. And other than that, everybody have a good night until the next MAGA rant. Good evening, y'all.